What up, though? And we live. It's your boy BlaKCinc. And you now looking at the, workings of your boy BlaKC. And it's chart strike time. It's time to get into these charts. I've been, it's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you. Been off, to the rescue. So, what I'm saying? It's ugly in these markets, but I'm going to try to make some sense of it, if you got no clue. If you do got a clue, you would have been on with your boy BlaKCinc. This the site. We got retail, education, travel, cash, coin, currency. That's where we at right now. But anything you need, man, just come click the link. Come get right for real, for real. But anyway, the man of the hour. Let's talk about. And before we get into, I got Bitcoin, ETH, and I got Hex up here, and it's looking ugly for all three. But I want to show the culprit. This is whose fault it is. Now, they just had a huge meeting this past Friday where they discussed interest rates. And based off that, decision that they made, you can see the effect across all the markets, across all the stocks. And this is the SPY. This is just like a basket of all the stocks. This is how the overall market is doing. And as you can see, it's a lot of red. Now, I drew these lines. I don't look up the SPY, the traditional legacy finance markets, often, if at all. But they do tell you what's going on. You can see what's happening. And, I was looking at it up in this area when I was trying to see maybe we can make new highs, but you can see this clear. Like, look at this line. That's a clear stop to say we're in a downtrend. So they broke out of it to get above it for a few weeks. But I don't want to say a few weeks, 2 weeks. And then it was back below that blue line. And, we peaked out a little bit again. But you see this time when it got over that line, and I want to delete this because this is just showing us the obvious of what happened, the aftermath. But I want to focus on this blue line. Okay. Now, if you look, and this is the whole stock market, price broke pretty high above this blue line. But you can see it never made it back to this top. So that means you're still what I call underwater. So as long as the price is underwater, you're still going down until you find the floor. Price is either trying to go through the ceiling or it's trying to find the floor. So that's the ceiling. And I don't want a dotted line. I want to make them black for one. You know what I'm saying? That's solid, just like your boy. And yeah, so we trying to get on from underwater. And this was helicopter money. This was COVID. So from COVID, this huge run up. And then you see the correction. And then not so well. And so this is that huge. And I'm going to give me another. Let me clone this blue line because you can see the top resistance. And there is some support, the floor. But that floor is way down here. And you can see it. Now, it didn't come back to touch this floor this time. So that was good. But, I drew this red dot for a reason. Magically, the price always comes to my red dots. Now, you can see here, it kind of just touched it. But it went straight through this yellow. And I can see how it doesn't before it kind of flattens out. So 370, that's my line. 360, between 360 and 375. Give me a box. This is where I feel like you should start buying the stock market up. This is time to start buying again. There's always, you got to be greedy when people are fearful. I feel like when price gets down here, everybody will be panicking like, oh my God, why are you in the stock market? That's going to be the best opportunity. I feel like it's one more leg down. It's got to get in there. And then it'll be a chance to come back and try to test the ceiling. That'll be the floor. So we're going to turn this one black. I'm not buying no trade view. You got me messed up. So that's the floor and the ceiling for the stock market. So what's the floor and the ceiling for Bitcoin? Oh yuck! Now, this is a lot of weird lines on here. So, but as you can see, pretty accurate, my boy. But I got some red dots. Price be coming to my red dots. That's 18,000 here. Um, we just this resistance here. You can see price kind of just touched and then touched and then touched. And just like a woman, the more times you try and test, it's gonna break. She's gonna get fed up, and it's gonna be down to this next line of support. So this black line, you can see it touch that black line. So we may come down, and it's gonna be the next 25,000. But no reason to see why it's gonna stop there. Why not 21,000? Yeah, this is my hard line. The last chance where people just give up and say, you know what, I'm gonna wait, and I feel like that's why we will come in. At least test this 18. I don't know, for some strange reason I still have this. This is max pain. I think we definitely got to come here. In where all these points converge. That's significant to me. Where all these points converge. So, what's the bottom of that? Yeah, 96. Can I see some 96 BTC, please? We'll put that right. Perfect. It just makes sense. Yeah, it's Bitcoin. And you can see, and I'm gonna draw this little. I wonder if you can make any sense of any of this. But you can see that trend line getting tested, and it's just like, nah. I'm back below. I'm coming right there. I'm actually gonna make that a little wider. Bring that ass here, boy. But yeah. And it's looking even worse for the ETH. It's looking even worse for the ETH. Check them out. You wouldn't happen to have any red dots drawn up there, would you? You wouldn't happen to have any red dots. Ugh, it's gonna go under my red dot. Right now we have 1,400. And yeah, right smack in the middle. So yeah, I feel like for ETH it could get a little worse. Could get a little worse. Could get a little worse. Maybe so. Maybe no. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? That would scare everybody. Oh my God. I think that's it. Ooh, 284 is the 270. You kidding me? Yep, 311. So between there, that's gonna be max pain. That is gonna be max pain. Say, I guess it's say I didn't draw it for nothing. All right, let there be light. But yeah, I think that's enough blood in the streets, man. I'm outro. So you need some hit me up. You need the emails. We got game. Like a sports bra. I don't know. I'm out. BlaKC.